lies, all those things you said. You told me you loved me, you kissed and you hugged me, then you smile and look in my eyes and tell me that you'll always be right there. Trust. Dependence.
Good evening, and we are back. We are back, and we are back. Did y'all miss us? Listen, it has been quite some time, but the aunties are back. We are in this thing. Good evening, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Auntie Sassy. And let me get my name together on here. Let me get myself together real quick. Let me get myself together. Because what is I'm even doing? Here we go. There we go. So, we've been gone for a little minute. Like a nice little minute. Nice little chunk of time. That y'all done missed your girls. Y'all done missed the aunties. But we back with a new season. We coming back with more information. More dope topics, more amazing things at each and every turn. And as y'all can see, we're a little coordinated tonight. So we can be cute and sexy and a little sassy for y'all tonight. Okay? So tonight, we don't really have a topic. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know that ahead of time. But we are gonna be talking about quite a few different things, a few little random posts that I've come across while we were gone. Like, like on Tuesday, we did the same thing. We talked about some of the things that has been going on in the news and in the social media world while we were gone, and that's what we're gonna do tonight too. But also we're gonna talk about some things that I feel are very important for the journey that a lot of us are on right now, whether it's like financially, sexually, mentally, emotionally, or whatever the case may be. But we're going to have these conversations because one thing that we have agreed up on is that we are no longer going to shy away from the conversations that get a little bit more risque and a little bit more, towing the line or pushing the envelope. That's what I want to say. The conversations that push the envelope a little bit more. We have done those before and we continue to have those conversations, but now we're going to do them in such a way where we are actively pushing the envelope even further. Okay. So be prepared, y'all, to learn some stuff. Okay, be prepared to learn some stuff about your girl, about Auntie Sassy, and all of that good stuff because it's definitely about to be a time. Okay.
Yes.
But if you are new here, let me take the time to dial it back real quick and welcome y'all to PGC After Dark with the Crazy Rich Aunties. I'm your girl, Leo Rochelle, and right here next to me, we got none other than Auntie Sassy. Hey, baby girl.
Welcome, everybody.
Listen, how you been, mamas?
I've been good. How about you?
I can't complain, honey bun. I am excited to be back. I'm excited to be back. I'm
Yes,
excited
ma'am.
for what's to come as far as our conversations. I do love the little robe. You know what I'm saying? It add a little something, It's adding a little something. And then we got our greenery in the background and such. You got a whole lot of greenery. You got a whole lot of greenery in the background. But man, it's coming along. This the plant. This the one you got me for the 200th episode.
Oh.
Yeah. So that one stays right there. So, I'm so very grateful that you are here. And hey, Auntie Deidre. Hey, honey. You gotta unmute. You gotta unmute, mamas.
I do, I do. Hey, y'all.
Hey, honey.
Sorry I'm tardy for the party, but some stuff was looking different when I was trying to get in, and my anxiety kicked in. I was like, oh,
That's okay. That's okay.
knocking stuff over and everything. Like,
Listen. That's how I was Tuesday. That's why I had to get on here a little early. Because I hadn't really been on here all summer while we have been on break and everything. I hadn't been on here. So other than tuning in or tapping in for Thursday Night Live. And so on my phone, all I got to do is log in. I don't have to do all of the stuff on the back end for Thursday Night Live. And when I had to, I was like,
yeah, like the steps were different.
y'all done added some stuff, changed some stuff, moved some stuff around.
Yeah.
So
and
I was
Regina,
like,
weren't you saying something about it in the chat?
Huh?
Regina, weren't you saying something about it in the chat?
I tried
I guess it's what Regina talking about.
I tried to get
in. It look different.
It dropped me.
Yeah.
So even just getting back in here, they've added a lot of stuff.
They did.
Even the other day, I was like, oh, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. And I do not like that because I always know what I'm doing.
And it's more steps.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
a lot
additional
more
steps.
But it's also a lot more streamlined.
Okay.
If from my end, I'll say. From my end,
okay.
It's a lot more streamlined. So, but how you doing, boo?
I am good, feeling better. You know, I done been sick a couple of times within the last couple of weeks. So my energy been like, but I was ready for the day. I was like, yeah, I gotta speak all the Fabulous Friday, return of PGC Crazy Rich Aunties energy into existence for today. So yeah, I was looking forward to this moment. You know, I enjoy our girl talk. I
do too. I feel like it's always like refreshing when we get done.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I look forward to it.
It's always a good little time.
Yeah. You see how it's been since we've been on vacation.
Uh-huh.
We just still be lingering on like
yes.
We all need this little girl time right here. We need these talks.
Yes.
Hey y'all. Listen, we got some peoples in the chat tonight. Hey y'all. Thank y'all.
Hey y'all.
Let me get over here to these comments. Let's see. Hey T. Hey T. Hey Dewana.
Hey girl, hey.
Thank you. You know, we tried to do something a little different, you know, when we came back. So thank you. Hey Tyrone. Cause you know, baby, you stick with me, you'll be farting through silk, okay? So you got to have on a little silk. Got to be a little sexy, okay?
You gotta be a little sexy.
Thank you.
Right, that's why I was like, I'm finna put on my little lace up under my robe. I'm finna get real comfortable.
Look. To feel pretty.
Look, I had to get a little.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't even finna lean up to the top, okay? Okay. We're not even gonna do that.
Why not?
Because if y'all know, okay?
We already know.
If y'all know Auntie Leo, y'all already know.
She's gonna put all of us to shame, baby.
Listen, because it ain't even that. This robe is feeling pretty good, okay?
It's y'all
my little brown skin.
I was like, you know, I should have did this on my skin.
It feels good.
We gonna keep it at that this robe feels nice against my little brown skin. Okay.
Right.
And that's all I'ma say. Listen, we are ready to act up. We haven't had this opportunity or this time in a minute.
I gotta pull out my glasses so I can see these comments.
Yeah.
I can't see these comments worth of nothing.
Yeah, we ready to act up. We ready to act up.
Yeah, I'm ready to act bad.
What we say, T? What we say? It made me want to mosey. Okay.
I'm ready to act bad.
Make you want to shimmy a little bit when you walk. Okay. So
Make you want to wiggle and jiggle.
listen.
Okay.
Listen, make you want to mosey.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna add that on here as one of our little clips because that's what it make you want to do. It make you want to mosey. So we've been gone for a little minute, but we love having conversations. We've talked over the summer. We've had a lot of opportunities to just kind of check in a little bit. Check in. So, what y'all been doing over the summer? How have you all tapped in with yourselves and gotten your little sexy bag or gotten into a different kind of space? I know you guys have been, dealing with some personal things and all of that kind of stuff. So how have you tapped into yourself and tapped into your sexy and tapped into your sensuality over the summer?
Regina, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. Well, for me, I've just got to a point where I'm just totally unapologetic about everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. It's like first time in my life I've ever lived by myself. And yeah, I'm 54 years old and I've never lived by myself. This is the first time. And it's different. It's a little lonely sometimes, but you know what? It's growth. It's very much growth. And it shows me things about myself. And then it also lets me walk around my house butt ass naked.
In the nude. Okay.
Baby, and I don't have to worry about nobody saying, "Oh my God, Granny, where your clothes at?" No, as soon as I come home, from the front door, they're off, jump in the shower, and I'm walking around the house feeling myself. I have my music playing, and I'm loving on myself, and I'm just like, "Hey, girl," I pass by the mirror, I'll be like, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?" And keep it moving. So it's like I'm just learning to love me. I'm just learning to enjoy everything about me.
That's good.
Yeah, just being a empty nester. It's a little hard, but it's freeing at times. And I get to love on my baby. So all of my little babies. So
come on, little baby.
Yeah. And I think just being by myself, I can see the glow in my skin and I'm loving it.
Yeah, you absolutely can see the glow. You can see all of that. You can see all of that when you looking at you. Like I haven't seen you since what, the concert?
Right.
Girl.
Yeah.
And that was what, in May?
In May.
No, that was June.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, I ain't seen you all summer.
And then I lost like 15 pounds since last time I seen you.
I could tell.
Oh, good for you.
No,
I was about to say no.
I'm already small.
She don't
I don't need to lose no weight at all.
She do not like it.
I'm already small. I'm too small.
She don't like the fact that she getting smaller.
No.
She don't mind being small, but she don't like getting smaller.
No, I want my thickness. Because I'm a thick girl always.
Listen, mentally, always, okay?
Always, I'm a fat girl, baby. Always.
Always. Okay. So, so what about you, D? What you been out here doing?
Girl.
that sound like a mix of trouble.
Girl, I just be out here, when the moment presents itself to me, I just go do me,
Mhm.
I'm that go with the flow type of person because, most of the time my life is just like whoosh, 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 whoosh. So when I have an opening or when I feel up to it, I'm going to definitely seize the moment.
Yes.
But sometimes I do things planned, but I love being spontaneous and going with the flow and just seeing how the day flows and where it takes me. And girl, let me tell you what you about to look forward to, Regina. Like, it's days depending upon depending upon how much fun I'm having, I might not surface in my house for a couple of days.
Come on.
Like,
Let me
that's
tell you,
what
that's
you about to
what
look forward to.
upset.
So I'm gonna just give you all the energy and let you know what you can look forward to. Like, I've been where you are, where I never like envisioned myself living alone.
Mhm.
And then when I got divorced back in 2016, and then now the girls are out of the house too. Like, they're separate, they're 8 years apart, but one had went on to college and the other one went to stay with her dad. And I'm like, I had an aha moment.
Right.
Like, what am I gonna do by myself? Like, I never imagined life like this, but once I embraced it, I know you will be on social media seeing the comments from the single ladies. Like, you get used to this life and you be like, do I really want to stay with another man? Do I really want to get married again? Like,
Nope.
Let me tell you
and
something.
I'm a relationship type of girl. So for me, it's in phases for me, but like the space that you're in where you haven't been, like, you about to have fun. That's all I can tell you, girl. Get ready to
I'm
have
about to
fun.
get on this motorcycle of mine and I'm about to do some cross country driving.
Yes.
Do
Come on,
you?
motorcycle.
Yes.
Do you? So yeah, just to answer your question, y'all, I just go with the flow. I one day I might feel like being bothered, the next day I might not. But when I do, like, I seize the moment. And like I say, depending upon what type of time I'm having, depending on if I come home that night or I come home the next day, or if I come home the next 2 or 3 days.
Right.
I stay
Listen,
ready.
baby, you outside.
Look,
Cause
look at this. This what my purse look like. Like, I stay ready.
come on, spend the night, bag.
See, baby, look, if I'm ready to be outside and I don't have a bag, I will go to Walmart and I will grab some things. Okay.
I ain't
Yes,
mad at you, but I just keep a
I-
big bag. I've always been a big bag girly. Like, I always get teased, me and my oldest daughter, like, you can put your whole life in that purse. Yep, pretty
Absolutely.
much.
Mhm.
And Ken, thank you,
And
Queen,
Ken.
for all of the love in the comments. Thank you, honey. And then I know I saw Moses in here. Hey, Moses.
Hey, Moses.
Hey,
So
it's your boy Moses.
all the love, all the love. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, T. Thank you, T Hive, for coming in here and showing all the love. Make sure you check Queen, only one Queen, T-Ron, Ubiquitous Blacks out on TikTok. Make sure y'all follow them and all of that good stuff. That's my boo thing over there. But make sure y'all check them out on TikTok. They always have some really good conversations over there on his lives and even on the ladies' lives. Queen and Kay, they all are really, really amazing. So, but for me over the summer, y'all know, I don't have the empty nester syndrome because my nest always been empty. So, so I've honestly, outside of working, I've really just been focusing on tapping into myself again. My birthday was August 1st, and I celebrated it in Chicago. Had an amazing time with some of the ladies from the team. And also our favorite graphic designer, Genesis Unique. So we had an amazing time in Chicago, and I got to just relax a little bit, because that's something that I had not been doing and hadn't done in so long that relaxing became a necessary evil. It was like, I can't not go outside or can't not escape for the weekend, just even if it's for that moment and that moment only. So the one thing that I recognized in that space as I was over the summer was rest is necessary, but it is also very revolutionary. Because the one thing that a lot of us try to do, we try to outwork our troubles or outwork all of the things that we're dealing with. And so we think working harder is going to get us there faster, and it's not. Working harder ain't going to get you there faster. Being strategic and planning and putting forth the effort to move forward in a different kind of way will get you there. Because working harder and putting all of these layers of things on your plate is going to put you in a position where you are literally burning your candle on both ends. And so today, I literally took today to stay at home, work on my business, work on my things, sit around and do absolutely nothing and everything all at the same time. I needed to sit still. I needed to be still, sit still, be at home, be present in my space, and just allow my stress levels to decrease. Because I went away for my birthday, but as soon as I came back, I got right back to it. Right back to business, right back to working, right back to doing everything. And so I've been making me a priority. Making me a priority, but then also outside of making myself a priority, just taking the time to rest, sleep, get a little sleep when I can. When my body allows me to sleep, then I get some good sleep. Mm-hmm. But what else did I do over the summer outside of spent a lot of time with my family, focused on a lot of time to connect and forgive and love and all of that kind of stuff. Now, the one thing I wish I was doing over the summer while we was off our stuff, what'd you say? I'm realizing that the gifts on the channel are not enabled. Wait a minute, baby. Just now, look, T-Ron, you can't be up here telling me stuff. Now tell me how to do it in the comments, and I'm gonna do it while we on here. Because you got to tell me how to do it. Because he know all the stuff. He know all the stuff, all of that. So you just got to tell me what I need to do, and I get it done. But the one thing I wish I was doing, I wish I was hanging with somebody fine ass son over the summer.
I know that's right.
I was out here hanging with my lonesome and hanging out and just, by myself. And I'm like, I'm cool with being by myself and all of that good stuff. But nah, baby. No, ma'am. I wanted to be hugged up with somebody's son over the summer, outside in the streets, taking pictures of my plate and his with his arm in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Not like him, but his arm in the picture. And I wanted to be out of town with somebody and just be taking pictures that nobody know I'm out of town with somebody. Like, I needed those kind of moments this summer, but but
soon come.
And I ain't tripping.
I'm gonna speak it into existence.
Yep, it's speaking into existence. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Listen, the arm, hand, and the back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No face, no case. because it might have been two different arms, 2 different legs, 2 different hands, 2 different backs. But I wanted to be outside. Hell, it might have been 3.
Yeah, they say date them all.
Listen, date them all, honey. Now look, T-Ron, that means we got to get on the phone call so you can tell me how to do all of that. You know, I'm slightly an auntie, even though I'm not an auntie in that regard. Like, I'm slight auntie when it comes to technology, some of the advanced stuff. Now, I know how to get in there FAFO. But, you got to tell me about all of that stuff so I can make sure I'm utilizing all of my tools and whatnot. So, but one of the things that I wanted to talk to y'all about, and it's not necessarily, well, yes, it is. Hold on, I gotta make sure it pop up. Because we've talked about this before. And we were talking about how we have conversations and how we talk to the people or the men in our lives. And I really have been wanting to have this conversation again since we're back, because some of these things have made themselves ever more present for me. And so I'm learning or refiguring out my femininity, my power, where I stand in who I am and all of that kind of stuff. Because I realized I got a little rough around the edges for a little while. Okay. I was like, who is her? Who is she? Who is she? And why she this rough around the edges? Because standing in my femininity and in my feminine power was something that I don't care. Because that was my thing. I loved it. I lived it. And the older I got and the longer I've been single, the more I realized that I am not as in my femininity and in my feminine power as I used to be, which is why I'm so grateful and so glad that we get to have these conversations and that we got these sexy ass robes, because it makes you feel a way. And I like feeling like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was very intentional about my makeup. And I went in there and tried on 3 different wigs. Because I was like, which hair am I going to wear tonight? Which hair is giving what I needed to give for the look I'm going for tonight? And so, Listen, you definitely did, because it was baby boy. Her son had taken over her YouTube channel. But this is what I want to talk about.
I have this thing that I tell all my girlfriends: be as transparent as you want, but operate from a place of wetness.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your face. Nasty Capricorn was the first to react. Y'all think it's the Scorpions, it's the Capricorns. You're going to watch them. Because think about, as a woman, not to get graphic, but think about the way that you talk when you're wet. The way that you move when you're wet. The way that you engage with a man when you're wet. There's a natural suppleness and soft. Look at that shimmy, right? Just a little something. And so I tend to, whenever I'm getting too harsh, I'm like, operate from a place of wetness. And it softens me. I'm saying all the same things, but they can feel the difference.
That's so good. I love it.
I'm telling you, there was a guy, because I've been operating from wetness all year and it's been working a little bit too well. I need to chill out.
She's like, hold on.
I haven't paid for baggage in a long time. The baggage claim guy, they keep on waving it like, it's okay, you can go through. I'm like, oh, my bad. I was making too much eye contact. This guy and he was walking me back to my room, and because I was lost at the hotel, and I was like, I'm so lost. I'm not sure where I'm going. Do you mind taking the lead? He said, good girl.
Wait, was this in Jamaica?
Ooh, don't say, Cody, don't be telling my business.
It was giving island.
Oh, when he said good girl, I said, ooh.
Okay.
I done melted right there. Like, ooh.
From a place of wetness. Okay, baby.
Okay, T-Ron. He said them robes is saying, ain't I a woman? Okay, because ain't I?
Ain't I, baby?
And see, I almost went the total opposite when I just said ain't I, because I was finna go full on T.I. and start singing, ain't I? And that wasn't even the direction I should have been going. But it's okay, you know, growing. I'm growing, you know. But operate in your wetness. So what did y'all get from that, ladies? What y'all take from it?
I felt all of what she was saying. You fool around and you be some eye candy and you say the right thing to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look, at this point, just you already done walk me to the hotel room. At this point, just come on in.
Okay, listen. But also don't be exposing my kinks out like that in the public. And you really don't even know me, but you exposed me because you felt the energy. So
Right.
So y'all different. Because baby, go ahead and expose my kinks. I'm with it all.
Oh, listen, I'm with it. But also if you know, if you new to me, baby, what? What don't say that no more because I almost did something to you.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, honey. Cause yeah.
I'll be like, baby, come here. Let me put this collar around your neck.
Listen.
Okay. You know, that
listen,
time, Regina.
If you looking and you can see.
I'm with you when you're right, baby. I'm with you when you're right.
And it's been so funny. I love necklaces that become conversational pieces. And this is one of them because it looks like a belt. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it looks like a belt. And I had it on for my birthday. And this man was like, oh, it's like that, huh? And I just looked and smiled. And he said, uh-huh. Okay. I said,
Okay.
It can be like that if you want it to be like that, sir. He was a nice, fat, little thick thing. And you know what? The one thing that I absolutely love about being out of town, I don't know what it is about the men here in this area, but they don't flirt with women here. They don't like flirt with you. They don't interact with you. They don't get like, you know, you don't get the banter, the back and forth and all of that kind of stuff.
Really?
But no, at all.
No.
Like, I be so bored because I be wanting to flirt, you know, I be wanting to
I'm to Atlanta, girl. You ain't gonna have that problem at all.
Oh, I know. I never have a problem in the South. I never have a problem when I go back home. All weekend long when I was back home and in Chicago, baby, it was on and cracking. And I was like, okay, so it's just where I live at because I'm like, I know I'm still that girl. And when I go back home, they remind me every time. And I'm like, okay, so it's just where I stay. Because yeah, back home just make you feel like you want to shimmy a little bit. And I love going back home. Every time I go back home, I leave with at least 2 numbers. So I'm like, yeah, it's literally just where I stay, where the action ain't actioning like it need to be. And so, like she was talking about in the video, was like talking from a place of wetness and all of that kind of stuff. Even some of the time over the weekend while I was out for my birthday, I did it. You know, I was, you know, trying it out on purpose, just trying to see. And it actually did. We went to this restaurant and when we walked in, the guy behind the counter was already watching. I guess he saw us pull up and get out and walk in the restaurant. So we ordering our food and he's talking to us and talking us up and all of this kind of stuff. And his homeboy or his brother comes out the back and say, can y'all hurry up and order? Because this nigga ain't did nothing he was supposed to do since y'all got out the car and walked in here. He said, this nigga's supposed to be back there chopping up vegetables. But he been up here since y'all walked in here. So he talking to us the whole time. really nice establishment, really good conversation, really good customer service, all of that. So I'm pleased even with that part. But the one thing I'm gonna always attract, okay, let me tell y'all, is a short man.
Really?
Baby, if it's one thing Auntie Leo is going to attract, it is a short man. It is a short man with an ego out of this world. It is a short man who is confident out of this world, okay? This baby had to be about 5'6", 5'5", maybe. But that baby said, now I want to talk to you. That's it. Okay, cool. So we got to talking, chit-chatting, and I'm like, all right, let me try this shit out. So I get to talking, and he get to talking. I'm trying to raise him up because I'm like, let me try this shit. And baby, when I tell you, by the time we was done, we did shared numbers. He didn't, I'm going to call you later. We going to set up a date. And he really did. And I said, so again, it's got to be where I live. Because what is happening? Thank you, T.
So basically, you got to go outside of your state to get
Make
action.
sure y'all like and share. Make sure y'all like and share.
Yes.
You
Maybe
absolutely did, because I was in Mississippi. Oh, now you said, you got plenty for me in Mississippi? Listen, don't play with me now. I will get on the highway. You already know your girl will pull up on you. Okay? So, but even in other areas, like, and even with the guys that I talk to, I always lately have been really focused on the tap in, focusing on the tap in, focusing on let me be a little gentler. Cause I be coming with the all the lioness and all of the energy. And I'm just like, you know what? Let me back up a little bit. And so the little brat in me has been coming out lately. Been a little bratty. Cause I've been having my moments. Been having my little bratty moments, my little mischievous moments, and all of that good stuff. And I've been like, this feel good. Cause I ain't been in this little era of my life in a minute. So it's been feeling good to flirt, to tap into my femininity. And one way that I do that often, let me tell y'all something. Tapping into my femininity, the song that allows me to do that is Femininity by Eric Benet. When I tell you that song be pulling her out, okay? Talk about some welcome to the stage, Chocolate Thunder. Baby, listen. She be ready. She be ready to perform. And I always listen to it at the wrong fucking time. Because where I'm finna use all this energy at? But also, while we talking about energy and talking from a place of wetness, how do you all tap into that girl that's down up in here somewhere? How y'all tap into her? How y'all be tapping in? Because I need to know. Listen, Jay Discreet, don't play with me.
For me, it depends
That's
on
all
me.
I'm gonna say. Hold on, Deidre.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. Let me pull this hair out of my face so you. Okay, because Mississippi for me ain't nothing but a hop, skipping, and jumping away. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But go ahead, Deidre.
You so funny. You need to come to Atlanta Labor Day weekend.
Girl, listen, y'all be telling me stuff too late.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel you. I'll give you a 30-day notice next time.
Yes, give me
30 day or more.
days. But I'm trying to come down there anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like it's time for me to make a revisit that way. I was trying to come there for my birthday.
Yeah, I remember.
I was trying to come there for my birthday, but
Yeah.
baby, it was so much going on. I was like, you know what? Let me just go to Chicago.
Yeah, you and Regina come on down so we can go
and make that.
We can go hang out.
You know,
because that's crazy.
I need to make my way.
That's crazy that it's no action in Indianapolis. How y'all stay there? I'm trying to understand.
I could definitely say that part of me staying here is because my family is here. Mm-hmm. I left and I came back though. I left, and even when I left and moved to North Carolina, it was cracking. Like the flirting, the men, all of that, the stuff to do, all of that. It was cracking in North Carolina too. So I don't know. I don't know.
It's something about Indiana.
It has to be.
It's something about Indiana.
Also, I think it's just this area because, you know, going back home, I'm still in Indiana, but it's a different energy down here.
It's different. Yeah. It's more so like different. They have more of a like a boyish mindset than anything. And when you like expand out, you get more mature men. And so it's different. Yeah. It's very much so different.
Yeah. Michaela said, when Jill Scott said, if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do. Listen, baby, I live by that because I am in relationship. I am the total opposite of how I am in the world. So everybody sees me as dominant and extroverted and all of this rah rah rah. But baby, when it comes to my man, baby, I am full on submissive. Hi, daddy, what you need, baby girl, to do? All of that. That's me when it comes to my relationship, because that's just I don't want to think when I'm with my man. I don't want to think. I don't want to plan. Not saying that I won't or that I can't or that I won't do it for the both of us. But a good portion of the time, I'm ready to just be like, what you want me to do? You said put this dress on and be ready by this time and we going to this place. Okay. I will be sitting here with my feet swinging. And that's hard for me to do because I'm 5'11". But I will sit here with my feet swinging, waiting on you to pull up and come in the door and tell me to come on, let's go. Because that's just me. But also I am full on Martha Stewart Black. Like, I am Susie Homemaker type of girl. Like, that's how I've been. Let me say that's how I was in my previous relationship. And I'm absolutely positively sure she is still in there somewhere. But it's been a while. So I ain't had to act in a domestic capacity in a long time. So that's also part of why I feel like I've been in this battle of myself. Like, what we doing, girl? Who we gonna be? Is we gonna be strong or is we gonna be feminine? Like, what we doing? So
where's the balance?
Where's the balance? And that's what I've been looking for within myself, within my business, within my personal life, and all of that. But I absolutely believe what Jill Scott said. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do. And for those who don't know what that means, that simply means standing in your power. Like, I am not a woman. I do not like men with little dog energy. I do not like little dog energy. Because if you come at me with little dog energy, I'm going to look at you like you're a little dog. I like big dog energy. And I don't care. Like, and that's the thing that get me a lot of times, because the big dog energy be coming from the short men.
That part.
It be coming from the little men. And it always be, I be in a conundrum. Like, wait. I like this energy, but I feel like you gonna be humping my leg. What are we doing?
Humping my leg. Oh my God.
This feels wrong. But it is the big dog energy, the big dog presence, the I got you, I got it, I got us. That, like, bring that to the forefront, baby, and I'm gonna make moves too.
That.
But I don't like little dog energy, or the energy of like, you want me to lead you, or you want me to give you the blueprint. I don't want it. Send it back. Send it back.
Return to sender.
Listen,
that
because if you know how to get to me, how to tell me what to do, how to do it, then I'm gonna do it.
It's a turn on for me, especially
absolutely. Shit, just like that TikTok. You better get down on your knees and bark like you want it, baby. Listen, you say it in the right tone. I just might, okay. I just might get down there and bark a little bit. Not saying I will, but shit, if you say it right, you might get to pull on this little chain. Okay, we've been gone too long. Okay. We've been gone too long. I missed y'all. I miss having our conversations and whatnot.
I know, me too.
So let me see what else is down here. Well, let me see what else is being said. D girl said, I'm an administrator, so thinking and solving problems all day. So I love a man that takes me completely out of that. I love a man that just gushes over me. Listen.
Yes.
Listen. Woo the fuck out of me.
Yes.
Like, let me know that you feeling me. Let me know that you, like, you want that from me. Because it's plenty over here. I will willingly give it. But you got to show me that that's what you want from me. Because if you playing games and moving around and being aloof, I don't like aloofness. I don't like nobody being aloof. And I got to try to figure you out, or I got to pull information out of you. Man, fuck that.
You look
I
up
run a business.
Where were you at? Baby, I just stepped.
Listen. So I definitely feel that, D. I love a man that's gonna go and because, and that's what I say all the time too. Like, I've had that. I've had it, like, in most of my previous relationships. And so when somebody don't be willing to buy me flowers or do normal shit for me, which is my normal, I'll be like, what you mean? And I just had a conversation recently and I had to tell one of my exes, like, oh, I am the way that I am because of y'all. My exes, my mama, this y'all fault. So, yeah. This y'all fault. Y'all did this to me. Y'all the ones who have me with this expectation of things, or being a certain way, or like, I feel like I shouldn't have to always ask for things.
Right.
Like, we should know each other so well, or be so connected, that when you say something, I have already completed the need. I have already fulfilled the need before you were able to finish your sentence.
Right.
I want to be that in sync with a person again.
Right.
So, and she said, and yes, baby, I'm in a place of wetness at all times, period.
Okay.
Listen, let me tell you something, D. You have, your voice is similar like mine. It's like low, it's raspy, and you know what I'm saying? It draws attention. Girl, I bet you do. Listen, Ramita, tap into it. Listen, that's why I got this. Not my only robe though. That's how I got the nickname Auntie Silky Thick. Because and Pablo gave me that nickname because when we started doing the show a while ago, I had bought like several robes. I have a black one. I got like an emerald green. I got a leopard. I got like a tropical one. That was my thing. I had been buying robes galore. And that was also why it was important for us to tap in with each other to be like, hey, nah, this what we doing. This is the vibes right here. This is the standard. And we can't be on here trying to set a standard or showing up in a particular way if we ain't gonna show up. Cause it's after dark. I mean,
why not? I mean,
okay, we want to give a little sexy. Hey, easy boy. Yeah, he said good morning. Good morning. It is good morning over there.
Good morning.
I've been trying to, but I think the encounters that I've had haven't allowed for me to give them off as much as I would like to. Somebody granddaddy was trying to make me their little sugar baby the other day. And baby, if we hadn't pulled up and his daughter was there, and me and his daughter got to talking business, granddaddy was trying to be on. And I was like, hold on.
What was he offering?
Listen, he live in Florida, 6 miles from the beach. I said, hold on. Nah. He got in there talking good. I said, okay, now, granddaddy, listen, put me in the wheel.
Okay.
You know, you ain't even got to leave me a lot. Just leave me a little bit so I can do what I need to do. And absolutely, it's the safety, security, and stability that comes with big dog energy. Absolutely.
That's one thing I was gonna say earlier. I didn't realize until what's this 2025. I didn't realize till 4 years ago when I was going on 50 what type of man allowed me to be in my most feminine energy. And I realized at that time, one that makes me feel not only provided for, but protected and safe and secure. That's when I realized I'm in my most feminine energy. Because prior to then, I felt like I always had to take the lead on things. And that just had me rah, 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 rah. But when I got with this person 4 years ago and I dated them for like a year, I was like, this is the most calm I have ever been. I'm talking about I never raised my voice. And we just talk. And I was just always cool, calm, laid back, just carefree, not a care in the world.
Yes.
And I was like, this is the type of man at this place in my life. This is the type of man I need to be with.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really refreshing.
It is. It's refreshing because even being not even necessarily that being your man, but being in the space of men with that kind of energy allows for you to just back down a little bit too. Like, all right, cool. I know my brain can shut off because my homeboy here, or I can shut my brain off because you know.
And he just taking the lead on everything. Just taking the lead on everything.
And then even the people that I can call on that allow me to be a girl. Like my one friend, I call him all the time about my car stuff. Cause no. Why do I have to do that? Why? And he was like, well, you could get out there and do it yourself. Who? I said, baby, that's the main time you gonna hear me say, I need a man. I need a man for this. Because I'm not getting out there touching nothing. I will pump my gas. I will make sure I got windshield wiper fluid. I will clean it. I will vacuum it. I will take it to get washed. But baby, I will not. And I'll be damned if ever in my lifetime that I get out there and fix anything.
Right.
Fix what? Who? I'm not getting out there changing no spark plugs, no nothing. My nephew loves cars. Nephew, don't you want to do your auntie's tune up? Don't you want to call around and find this stuff for your auntie? Because even asking my brother, hey, does one of your friends? Because I'm not doing it. I'm gonna call around. I'm gonna ask some questions, and then I'm gonna pass this shit off to one of my male friends, family members, something. Because I'm not doing it. You can give it up. Listen,
I
T.
just go to the dealership.
T, hold on, Big Daddy. Hold on, Big Daddy T. You was out there fixing the car? And big dog energy absolutely equals confidence and stability because, and I want to make this part clear too, because when we say stability, people often correlate that to financial stability. Yeah, we want you to have your own and do your own thing and all of that kind of stuff, but security, if I feel secure, if I feel safe, that is stability. I don't have to know all the things about your money. And even if you're dealing with some financial issues, most women are willing to like work through that with you as long as they feel safe, they feel secure, they feel protected, they feel stable. Like, oh, okay, you just dealing with a little bit of trouble, or you just dealing with a little bit of this. Oh, okay, baby, we can get through that. Because a man who is doing something and a woman who has a vision can really take over the world together. But a lot of people in this day and age are unwilling to see that. And I can say that because that was how my last we were in a relationship for 8 years. Because I saw him, he saw me. Being seen is something amazing and beautiful. And I feel like over the years, I have not been seen. Like, first of all, I'm me. How y'all don't see me? Yeah. But being seen is different. Being cared for, being loved on, and being appreciated for who you are and what you add to their life, the value that you bring to their life is something totally different. So you come fix this car. Listen, I ain't turning down nothing. You come fix it. You can buy the parts too. Okay. Save me my little coin. Not pop the I love males that let us be girls. Yes. Because let me be a girl.
Exactly.
Because why I got to be Mrs. Fix It too? I've already, if you come to my house, I have literally put together everything in this motherfucker. I don't want to do that no more. They delivered my couch in boxes and I put this bitch together. Everything that came in here came in a box. And guess who put it together? Only thing I didn't do by myself was my bed. Because my nephew happened to pop up while I was putting it together. And he said, TT, you want me to help you? Absolutely, nephew. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I'm going to tell you what, that's the one thing that I can say, that my nephew is never going to be that guy and stand around and watch some woman do some stuff that he can easily take care of or do. I'm grateful that we raised him right.
Yeah, good home training.
So, absolutely.
I definitely want a handyman. A man that can do some stuff.
Listen. And if
I'll
you
charge you for assembling some stuff because I can't do it.
Listen, I'm Barbara the Builder. Okay.
I am
I
too.
will put it together. I will
can't
put it
do it.
together. I will plug. I will do all of that.
But it
But
feels
if
good to
I
have
don't want
somebody
to,
else to do it.
yeah, if I don't want to, I don't want to have to convince you that you should do it for me.
Right.
Hell no. Or even if you don't want to, pay somebody to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Take care of it for me.
Exactly.
Because I don't always want to feel like I have to come up with every solution for every problem that I have. And yeah, that's being an adult. You got to come up with your solutions, but also shut up. Because we need each other. And I really want men and women to get out of this space of having the conversation as though we don't need each other. We absolutely do.
True.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely need each other. We absolutely need the space to come together and commune. Cause I ain't gonna the day you hear me say I don't need a man, somebody got me kidnapped. Okay.
Okay. I know I need one.
That's the code word. That right there is the code word to know that I am somewhere I am not supposed to be. Cause I ain't gonna never lie about that. Who don't need one? Y'all a bald headed lie.
I remember before we go ahead, I just thought about something. Like the last relationship that I was in, you know, Leo, what we do for a living, right? I used to have this mobile detail person come to my house every Sunday when I was off. He charged $40 to detail my car, but I would pay him $50 every single Sunday. So that's what $200 a month that I'm paying to get my car. So the last relationship I was in, he offered to start doing it for me, my ex, so that would be an expense that I didn't have to worry about. Like I'm saving, and I had to tell him, you're gonna have to take your time with it, and it gonna have to look equal to or better than what my mobile detail person doing for me to agree to let you do this. If not, you can start paying him, because this is the type of service I expect. And he made it happen. He took his time every Sunday and cleaned it just as good. And I never had to complain and say, can you go back over this or can you do that? Thank you, appreciate it for saving me $200.
Listen,
that's the type of, like you said, take a load off my back.
Take it off.
Take a load off.
Listen, Teddy P said, turn it off. I'm gonna tell you, take it off. Take the load off of me, baby. Because
now, what you need me to do for you? What can I do for you?
Listen,
baby,
because
turn off
you said you want a home cooked meal with some some fresh baked cookies from scratch. Okay. You want that laundry folded? Okay, I don't even fold my own laundry.
Exactly.
But I'll fold yours.
Exactly. Because when you finish cleaning my car and you come in and take your shower, I'm gonna make sure you well relaxed for the rest of the day.
Baby,
I'm gonna have everything you need. Your 6-pack of beer or whatever. What you gonna eat? Whatever you need me to rub your feet.
Okay, now listen. Let me tell you about that. Okay, hold on. Because I said that before on one of our shows a while ago, like when we first started doing PGC. And by the way, we almost up on 5 years of PGC. Yeah. Just so y'all know. But when we first started doing it, we were talking about relationships and things of that nature. And I was like, yeah, on the weekends, you know, when I was with my ex, that's what I would do. He would come home, take a shower, his clothes, his underwear, socks will be laid out. He can pick out his own clothes. I don't know what you want to wear, but I laid your underwear, socks, all of that kind of stuff out. But before you go get in the shower, I'm gonna shave your head with a straight razor. I'm a straight razor, shave your head. I'm gonna line you up. After I line you up, I'm gonna do your manicure, and then I'm gonna do your pedicure. And they was like, pedicure? I ain't doing no nigga feet. Baby, listen, them feet took care of me. Because them feet allowed him to go to work and do what he needed to do. But also, I was able to work a job part-time and go to school. What y'all say? I'm finna rub them feet. I'm finna make sure them toenails good. I'm finna make sure them calluses gone. I'm finna make sure all of it is A1. Because if them feet don't work, he can't work.
That part.
So, baby, I used to make sure all of it was together because, and then you hungry? While you in the shower, I can make something, or if you want something from outside, I will go get it while you shower. Because what? And then the fact that I didn't have to ask for anything. Everything was available to me whenever I needed it. It was just let me know. Just let me know what you're doing so I can make sure this, and this, and this, and that. That. I can do that. And so when people get to having these conversations about going 50-50, I be quiet. Because I don't know that life. I don't know that. That wasn't my life. I don't know nothing about going no 50-50. Because I didn't have to. I just had to make sure the bills was paid and everything in the house got taken care of. I bought groceries. I paid for my own little stuff because I wanted to contribute. But I didn't have to. So even when people get to talking about finances and all of that kind of stuff, I was 30 years old when I had to actually start paying bills on my own with my own money. So when people talk about financial responsibility, baby, I am 11 years old in that. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about that. I am 11 years old because even when we broke up, it was still 2 years later that I still had access to things. I still was able to do whatever and still be able to be taken care of 2 years even after the fact. So again, don't talk to me about financial responsibility, nigga. I'm just learning. You said how you do a budget, but also this is a budget with my own money. I was budgeting his money before. So this new to me. Don't talk to me about budgeting nothing. And so even those kind of conversations and things and all of that kind of stuff, that's why I be like, and y'all think I'm not about to be out here confused at why y'all be wanting to have these 50-50 conversations. I don't know that life. What did Ramita say? If that man gives me my big four, he can have whatever he needs. Manny, petty, head, ass.
Right. That part.
Listen.
Girl.
Okay. And she said, my big four are safety, security, stability, and an occasional passenger.
Messenger.
Listen. People be weird. Absolutely. And she said, I'm taking care of my man. If my man taking care of me, period. And that's whatever it takes to take care of him. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And that's what I said a lot. I don't think a lot of people even have these conversations when they go into relationships or marriages and all of that kind of stuff. Because the one thing that I have noticed is that a lot of the men that are married that are out here cheating, and even the women that are out here cheating and doing whatever they want to do, it's because they are not compatible sexually. Y'all are compatible in a lot of different ways. And I have male friends that are married and they wives know me and all of that kind of stuff. So let me make that clear before y'all be like, why you be talking to married men? Because they my friends. So, but even like some of the things that, you know, we may talk about, it's like, do she know that? You know, like, does she know? Not, this is just an example. I'm just being funny. Before y'all be like, ugh. But do she know you like your booty played with? You know what I'm saying? Like, do she know that? Do she know that you like head every 3 days or every other day and all of that kind of stuff? And it's like the one thing that a lot of people don't consider, and I know a lot of people be like, oh, well, sex isn't a major factor or it shouldn't be, but it is.
It's a big factor.
Because that's the main reason that a lot of people cheat. Because they want to try the randomness. They want to try the raunchy. They want to try the not so vanilla things. And their partner is so vanilla that they are more vanilla than ice cream. And they are living in 2 totally different worlds, but expecting to come out of this situation with, still being on the same page. That's not how that works.
No.
You can't mix black and white and still think you're going to get black or white. You're going to get gray.
Yep.
And I have never understood it, how that works for people, because eventually it only works for so long until it don't work anymore.
It fizzles out. Because if you don't discuss it before you go into a relationship, that is the hardest part of a relationship, because if you're like a wild child when it comes to sex and your partner is just a straight prune, I don't care what you think. Oh, I'll be able to change this person's thought process. You're not going to be able to do that, because this is just how they are.
And even something as simple as kissing.
Some people don't like kissing. Some people find kissing, because I dealt with a guy who thought kissing was disgusting. And I was like, baby, me and you are not going to be compatible. Yes.
Hell no, bro. Go on.
He was like, you know what he said? He said, if I go down on you, I'm not going to kiss you. I was like, but if you went down on me, baby, that's the best time to kiss me, because that turns me on. But okay, whatever. And so he was like, no, I don't kiss. I said, okay, cool.
Because why we not kissing though, bro?
Baby, kissing to me.
Why we not kissing?
That is to me the most intimate. Come on, baby. Run me them kisses.
Okay.
Kisses. That turns me on.
Calm you. We even just talked about that. We talked about that last season. We talked about the dopamine, all of the other kind of the sexual science and sexual chemistry behind hugs and kisses and touch, all of that. Like,
I gotta have it. You don't want to kiss? I don't have time for you, baby. I don't want it. Look, I'm like this. Like a little kid.
Absolutely.
You get that.
You can get the
little boy stuff. I need a grown man. That's what I need. I need a grown man.
Absolutely. Because baby, what? We not kissing?
Nah, baby. When he said that, I was like, and how old are you? You 50? What? Oh, nah, baby. We ain't got time for them games.
No. D said, I'm not afraid of hard conversations, but I have yet to meet many men that just keep it real with what they want sexually. And that's true.
Not without you initiating the conversation. They ain't just going to be forthcoming with it.
No, but I can also understand why. I can understand why a lot of men aren't very forthcoming with some of the things that they enjoy sexually. But if we've been in relationship for so long, or we've been married, then there is no reason that you should be able to tell me those particular things. Like, there is no reason. Hell, I've found that more men be willing to tell you stuff that they like in regards to sex before they will tell you about their feelings.
Yeah.
Or their emotions.
Yeah.
Some men will put their whole face in your booty, but still be scared to tell you. Still be scared to tell you that they sad.
Oh, girl.
And I know,
right? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
How are you more comfortable with putting your face in my booty, but you scared to tell me about your emotions?
Exactly. Ooh. I don't get that either.
I feel like that's more dangerous.
Right.
like that's more dangerous.
Girl. But they
But
will.
it is something that they are often willing to do before they tell you about their feelings. No, baby. Come lay on Big Mama and have this conversation with me. Tell me about your feelings. Because they always say, well, most of y'all don't care. No, baby, you just been talking to the wrong women.
The wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
You've been talking to the wrong women.
Yeah.
D said, I know what I like sexually and ain't afraid to say it, period.
Okay.
And while we not kissing, girl. Yeah, I feel like kissing exposes a different level of connection, of sensuality, of
It does.
Intimacy. It does.
It's very intimate.
It does.
Yeah, it's very intimate. I love kissing. Like, I could kiss on you and not have sex with you at all.
Yep. Yeah.
As long as that kissing good. Like,
Victory said,
and I'm just saying, because if I like you, baby, we could kiss all day. I mean, eventually we're gonna hump, but even if we don't, the kissing will keep me there. The kissing will allow me to be in that groove and allow me to be in that space, like what she said, in that space of wetness with you for an extended period of time. So that when we actually do get the humping, baby, it's gonna take 5 minutes, 3.5 minutes, maybe even 4. What Smokey said? Because I'm ready.
Been popped off before you knew
it. Okay.
So for me, I got to really like you to kiss you like
that. Be that popped off while we kissing. Because what are we talking about?
Girl, be like, oops. Yeah.
Cause
Now everybody is not warranted a kiss. Because everybody can't kiss. Everybody cannot kiss.
That's what I'm saying. I got to really like you to want to kiss you like that. Like, I'll give you a smack on the lip. But I got to really like you. If we about to just be tongue kissing the hell out of each other, I got to really be. I'm feeling the fuck out of you. Like, hey.
Because what is we even doing? Otherwise,
I'm palming your head like.
Period.
I'm damn near want your tongue down my throat.
Listen, in my mouth. Wait, I got a picture. Hold on, let me see. And I keep that shit in my phone because I think it is so hilarious. But yeah, if all of that is there and we connected in that way, absolutely, baby. I want all of it. What ODB say? Yeah, baby, I like it raw. I need them kisses, okay? I need them kisses. And what Kelly say? I like my kisses down low. But
right. That part.
Oh, wait, here go. Because wait. But even outside of just kissing on somebody, I absolutely love cuddling, connecting, being close, all of that. Like, I just don't understand the nature of people these days when it comes to those kind of things, because overall, like, that's what creates the connections. And maybe that's why they don't do it, because people scared of actual connections.
I'm very touchy-feely. Like, and we ain't touching and feeling on each other.
Why you here? Why you bothering me?
Exactly. Like, we definitely ain't connecting.
Hell no.
I want to be all up on you. I want to be in your skin, baby. That's what I want.
Exactly.
Listen, this is how I want to be.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I want your tongue down my throat.
All up in there. Up in there.
I'm trying to swallow your bottom lip. I'm trying to swallow your bottom lip. Right, that part.
Baby.
Listen, I'm trying to be
Right.
Up in it.
Be
Okay.
like, what?
Listen. Up in it. Because otherwise, what's this picture? Oh, that's something totally different. But yes, I need that to the point where I am like, okay. You gotta take them breaths. Y'all done got the kissing so tough. You got to breathe different. But I don't know. I think the nature of people has just gotten to a point where people don't like being interconnected or intimate in that way.
That part.
And it makes me sad because why you don't want to be like that?
They're afraid. A lot of people are afraid of letting go and letting people into their space.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like you can't just live in that space, because if you just continue to live in that space, you'll never get to experience passion.
Exactly.
You'll never get to experience passion because you're so, well, what if? Well, damn, what if this man or this woman is the one that's gonna knock you off of your soapbox and turn
Right.
you upside down?
Because I'm trying to,
baby, because
and you out here playing around. It could have been having your whole motherfucking life rearranged and changed.
Exactly.
But you up here scared.
You scared? Don't be
You
scared.
could have had your soul snatched.
Don't be
Girl,
scared.
You could have had your whole soul snatched, but you trying to be tough out here and hold back.
Baby,
Because it ain't player. It ain't player for you just to free yourself and let it be what it's gonna be.
with the headlights in the daylight.
Okay.
Where you at? Come on, run me that.
Out here with my motherfucking flashlight on my phone.
Look like this. I want you, boy. Where you at? I want that.
Cause what?
Bring me that.
Thing be bout, okay? But again, a lot of people what they say, play stupid game, win stupid prizes.
Right.
That's what a lot of people be doing. You could really be out here with your life changed and you up here running from it.
Stop running.
Just come on.
It
rubs the lotion on his skin. I'm finna have you over here. I'm not finna trap you in no dungeon. Like you act, that's how people act about love. Like they finna be trapped in a dungeon and somebody just throwing lotion down this big ass empty hole that they ass. Mm-hmm. It rubs the lotion on its skin. Like what? It is supposed to be such a beautiful, loving experience. To be loved and to be cared for, but a lot of people have never experienced it, so they run from what they've never experienced because it's different. It feels different. It feels weird. Like, wait, I don't know if I'm supposed to like this.
But they also let their past experiences dictate.
Yep.
If they've been in bad relationships, you know, my grandmother used to always say, you never take old baggage into new relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people can't separate the baggage. They always want to bring that baggage into a new relationship. And that's where you mess up a lot. And you really mess up a lot. You have to learn to, okay, this man has never did anything wrong to me. You understand, my last relationship was like hell. I have to learn to separate and learn to trust. And you just have to, God, lead the way. Basically, God lead the way. I put everything in your hand. If it's meant to be, it's going to be. And that's one thing I had to learn. I had to learn, hey, coming from an abusive relationship, I used to always be like, I don't know if I want to even, deal with anybody. I just want to be me. But at the end of the day, I still want to be loved unconditionally.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Unconditionally. I want to be loved. And so I had to say, you know what? Just because this last relationship did me dirty, just did me wrong, doesn't mean the next one that God send me is gonna do me wrong. And so it's like you leave that baggage there and you go on and you let that past sit in the past. That's why I think God has taken me through the path I've been through and the healing journey and everything. And it's like when it's time, it's time. And I'm gonna whenever that man comes, he's not gonna be ready for me because baby, mama cooks, she cleans, and she screws like the wind. So
Okay.
Okay.
Talk to
So
him, sis.
baby. So it's like I'm gonna treat you like a king. Believe me, I'm gonna give you because I'm so used to being in control. I am so ready to sit back and let a man control. I want to be able to maybe what do you want for dinner? You know what I'm saying? Your
And
bath
even with
water is
that,
ran. Yes.
even with that, it's I'm asking you so I don't even have to make the decision.
Say that.
Because the one thing that I learned, and people don't think it's a real thing, but decision fatigue is a real thing.
It's a big
Being
thing.
tired of being a person making decisions is a real thing. I am often tired of making decisions all the time. Being that I'm an entrepreneur, being that I'm a single woman, being that like even my day job is still I'm an entrepreneur even with my day job. So my day job, my business, and being a single woman, bro, I don't want to make no more motherfucking decisions. You tell
Right.
me.
No, tell me yep. Tell me what you want me to do, baby. I got you. You said you want steak for dinner? All right, baby, let me go on ahead and get this steak out. Let me have this. When you get home, the food is gonna be sitting on the table, and I'm gonna be sitting at the table with my little lingerie on and my glass of wine waiting on you because we're gonna eat dinner together, baby. Come on. Come on, Poppy.
And even if you get detoured, just let me know when you on your way home. You
Baby,
gonna be
because it will be warm when you get here.
okay.
I'm not gonna serve you no cold food, baby. Mm-mm.
And I just feel like a lot of what's out here on social media a lot is not actually what's taking place in relationships. A lot of on social media is very few instances of things happening, and they are exasperating it into this is what all women or this is a good portion or a good majority. And it's like, no, it's not though.
Stop putting women in a box. Just stop
Right.
putting everybody in a box.
Yeah,
Right.
Because
stop putting
everybody's
people in a
not the
box
same.
because no. Because just like they say this is how women are, this, they got the other side of it, like this is how men are. No, I know plenty of good men. I know plenty of good black men. I know plenty of happily married black men. I know a lot of good black fathers. You know what I'm saying? So stop putting us all in these categories to the point where it's like we don't know where to look. And so now we all scared.
Right.
Because we up here listening to these motherfuckers on social media. Like, no, I'm good on it. We not finna keep doing this. That's not what we finna keep doing.
No. Because everybody is not, I mean, they want to put everybody in a category, and which is crazy because especially our black men, and they want to say that our black men are this and that and that and that. And we have a lot of good black men out here who are
Hell
just
yeah, we
trying
do.
to get a level playing field. And it's like you have some people be like, well, he doesn't make enough money. My thing is like this. You don't have to make as much money as I make. If you can make me happy, we're good, baby.
Right.
Because I don't need to have a millionaire to be happy. If you can make me happy and still provide, I'm happy with that. I don't have to have a man making $60,000, $80,000, $100,000 to be happy. I just want somebody to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? I come home and this man I'm his world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you have women who, because the man doesn't make enough money, you undervalue this man. That's crazy work.
And a lot of the women who keep talking about money don't even be having money themselves. So I be trying to understand, like, how you calling somebody broke and you broke? Because the other day I just saw a post. This guy had asked this girl out on a date. They went on the date. The girl didn't know how to cut up a steak.
I've
she
seen
picked up the
that.
steak. She picked up the steak with the fork and biting the steak or whatever. And so he got up and left.
I saw that.
And the whole text exchange was her calling him broke and was like, you got to come back and pay for this. I don't even have the money to pay for this. If you wasn't going to pay for it, you broke. And how you calling somebody broke and you can't even pay for
you can't even pay for your own meal. He paid for his.
He paid for his.
I was like,
But see,
a lot of the girls don't do what our parents used to tell us back in the day. You go somewhere, make sure you got enough.
So you got enough money to cover.
I was just gonna say that. Yep. If a guy asked me out on a date, especially we just getting to know each other, like a first date in the early stages.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be available for that date until I can pay for my meal.
Period.
Say that.
Because we might get there and you might decide I'm not your cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do what old boy did, then I'm sitting there looking stupid. Like, how am I pay for this?
Yep. You're gonna be
because he don't left.
Yeah.
You would think that there's some men that are gentlemen enough not to do that, regardless of the circumstances of how her dining etiquette turned him out.
That's the other thing they need to bring back too is etiquette classes. Cause these little hoes don't know how to do nothing.
Because I was like,
how you not know how to eat a steak though?
How you not know how to just pick up a knife and cut it?
Exactly. I was like, boo, this is not no spaghetti that you slurping up. Why is you slurping up this steak like this?
A whole steak at that.
Yes.
That was insane. That was wild as hell.
I was like, where is her mother?
And then the fact that you did not bring any money to even cover your meal. That's crazy work. Because my grandmother,
I ain't gonna be available for that day until my money right.
You always bring enough money to cover your meal because you never know how the date is gonna go.
Exactly.
But you have some women who will just go on a date and they, some women will order up all this food.
Yeah, they know they went order for themselves if they was on a girls' night out.
Right.
Right. And that's crazy work because if you were by yourself, you would never spend $100 on no damn meal. Come on now.
Nope.
But you're just doing it because somebody's taking you out. To me, that's inconsiderate because you don't know this man's budget. And then some women be like, oh, you're taking me to McDonald's. Now I would first date, please don't take me to McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's, period. But the thing of it is, if you took me to like Olive Garden or something like that, I'm cool with it. But I'm always going to bring my own money in my pocket because I'm always going to be able to pay for my own meal in case, we don't even hit it off. You know what I'm saying? You may not even like me,
Right.
Exactly.
Now I need to be sure that I'm able to cover this on my own food. But also the one thing that I do always say is that don't ever take me nowhere on the first date that's super expensive.
Baby.
Because nowadays dudes be expecting you to give up your whole body because they pay $12 for some chicken wings or something.
Yep, they be expecting compensation for that 5-star restaurant they took you to. Like you gotta go rock their world that whole night.
They be like
expecting it when they take you to Applebee's. Chili's, anywhere. They
They
be
be like, when
expecting.
the bill comes, talking about, so am I, you going home with me or am I going home with you? And if you say no, the nigga's like, well, then, baby, here's your portion of your bill. Exactly. I'll be like,
And that's
I be
childish.
watching. That's very childish. Because my thing is like this. So you expect me to give you my goodies for a damn meal? Are you
And most of the
serious?
times, like that, and then this the other part, like looking at the cost of the meal. The cost of the meal included both of our food.
Right.
And so a lot of times they don't even be looking at that neither. Like, nigga, that's you right there. Like, that's you and me, not just me. And so then on top of that, not only did the meal is for both of us, but then you set up here and I only ordered $35 worth of food. And you think I'm supposed to give you my coochie for $35?
Where they do that at? Where they do that
Exactly. Where they do that at?
I'm supposed to give you my body for $35.
Baby, that's a cheap hoe, for real.
Now, granted, we gave that shit up for free, at some point in time. But also, if we going on a date and we doing all of this, like you went on the date with the expectation that she was going to give you her coochie for the date. That's not what dating is.
No.
Going on a date does not equal I'm finna give you my coochie. Now, if that's what you wanted, you could have just said that from the beginning and we could have skipped all of this and I could have either went with it or told you no.
Right.
True.
But you didn't do that. You didn't give me that option. You just wanted to be a dick and then have something to post on social media. That's the other thing, too, I think a lot of people out here doing. They're not even really choosing to actively participate in dates. They're just doing stuff so that they can have something to record to go viral.
That's what they're doing.
You ain't gonna trap me with that bullshit. You better get the fuck on.
Yeah.
But
it's what happened to just want to get to know each other. What happened to that?
Mm-hmm.
Girl went out the door when TikTok came around.
Shit, that shit been out the door before TikTok.
Girl, it's like people crazy.
Listen, I drive myself and everything too, D, because you're not even finna leave me either.
Exactly. Baby. Oh, that's what we not doing. You're not coming to pick me up and take me nowhere. And I don't know what your demeanor like or like what your temperament like when you get upset or things don't go your way or I reject you and you cut the fool on me. Oh, no. That's what we're not doing. I'm going to drive there and meet you.
Well, I'll meet you, baby. What time you say? You say 8 o'clock? Okay, I'll meet you at Olive Garden.
Send me the address and I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
Right.
You can even meet me outside if you want to at the door.
Yeah.
But
no. They be like, well, can I pick you up now, baby? I don't know you like that. It's our first date.
Yeah. And people be offended or feel away because I like people not knowing where I stay.
I do too.
I like people not knowing where I stay. And I like people just be like, some people don't even know what state I live in. Like, they be like, where you at now? My cousin literally asks me that every time I talk to him. Where you at now? Because you be moving around. I'm still where I was at.
Right.
He be like, oh, I'll be having to check with you, cousin. Absolutely, I dig it. But, what Moses say? This not our experience. This not my experience. This ain't what we're talking about currently has not been my experience.
It ain't been mine either.
What we've seen on social media and what
these
other people have experienced. This not my experience. Because I'll be damned if a nigga pull up on do some shit like that to me.
Right.
These are experiences that I have witnessed via social media. This ain't some shit I've experienced because I ain't been on a date with no nigga that didn't walked out on me on the bill.
No, I ain't had that
That
issue
kind of
either.
stuff.
But you know what? These days you got to be careful. Because like the other day I was at Subway and ordered my food. This little weird man was like, "Can I get your phone number?" And I was like, "No, thank you, sweetie." Kept ordering my food. This man was like, "Then fuck you, then, bitch." And I was like, "Excuse me." And then me being the loud mouth that I am at times, something said, "Hold your peace," because you could tell that he wasn't right in the head. And you see how women, sometimes women will go off on these men, and these men, do something, punch them in their face and stuff like hurt them. So something was like, just hold your peace. And so I kept ordering my food. I'm the only woman in the store, and not one man said anything. And the man kept going on. And I was like, kept ordering my food. And I guess because I didn't give him the attention, he was like I said, I politely said, "Fuck you then, bitch." And I just looked. And he kept on. He was like, "You don't want to give me your number, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, Lord, this man, something is wrong with this man. So I'm like trying to get my food. And I was so glad I parked right in front of the store. So I'm like looking both ways, like, Lord, I'm already sick. I was like, Lord, I've been sick for the last couple of days. I just want to make it to my car without this man trying to do anything to me. So when I started walking toward the door, and I looked at the men in the store. I said, "Are y'all serious?" I said, "I'm the only female in here and nobody said anything to this man." I said, "You know what? I'm going to pray for y'all." I said, because it could have went totally different. But I'm so glad I held my peace, because you see how some women, when they respond, they've been hit in the head. They've been, punched in the face. They've been knocked down. And I was like, Lord God, I thank you. I didn't say anything. Excuse me. I didn't say anything, but the situation could have went totally different. If I'd have just let my ego take over. Like sometimes I do. But it's like, y'all ladies got to be careful out here, because you never know what's going on in someone's head.
Yep. Mental health real.
I was asked that about me doing Lyft or Uber or all of those kind of things, and he asked one of the guys that I know, he said, "How do you handle that doing what you do?" I said, "It's hard sometimes trying to decide or decipher if you're gonna say no or if you're gonna," but like most of the time, like most recently, it was crazy because I picked up a guy, we got to talking, and he was telling me, his life story and all of this kind of stuff. And he was like, after he told me his life story, he asked for my number. And I was like,
no, sir.
Like, I got to damn near hyperventilating, but I didn't let him see it. But in the front seat, I'm like, oh Lord, please, if I tell this man, nah, I don't need no smoke, I don't need no trouble, I don't need nothing to go down, I don't need nothing to happen. And I was like, I'll think about it. I was like, nah, I was like, you can give it to me, but I'll think about using it. And he was like, okay, I'll take that. And I was like, okay, cool. So then, like a week later, he's my passenger again. And I was like, help me, baby.
Girl, I would have been like, counsel. I'd have been like, counsel.
I'd have did zero. So you would have never got him again.
I'd counsel.
Now, I will say that he wasn't like no bad, like he wasn't no bad person, or like his energy wasn't bad either. Like I can definitely tell like if he was gonna be on some bullshit. But even like when he asked for my number, I hyperventilated a little bit. And then he was cool. And then I'm like, oh, okay. So we just kept having conversation. And then even the next time when he got in, he was like, well, look at here. Hey there. He was like, oh, it must be in the cards for me to get you again as my driver. Look at God. And I'm like, man, get your ass in here so I can drop you off at work. So So even like as I got ready to drop him off, he was like, I really do hope you decide to use that number. And I was like, I'm still thinking about it. He was like, all right, cool. I was like,
It can
I
be
hope tomorrow.
cringy at times. It can
I
be
hope
very
tomorrow I don't have
I
him.
just
It's
be
been
like
on-
straight up, no. I don't say it like that. I don't
Listen,
say it
You
like
gotta
that.
be cautious. You gotta
I
be
don't
like,
say it like
you should
that.
know.
I'll just say like I'm not in the space where I'm interested in getting to know
listen,
someone
even
right
then,
now.
baby, I be like, you can have my number. I give a nigga a Google voice number so goddamn fast. You can have my number. Or I always say, let me take your number. Like you gonna call me? Yeah, what's your number? I say that real fast. What's your number? All right, call me like when you I'm like, all right, I got another ride, but I'll call you after that. Baby, that number don't even go nowhere in my phone. But
I'll tell him in a heartbeat, I am married. My husband would not appreciate me.
baby, they don't be caring.
Yeah, you're right. They don't. They be like, my husband's not going to appreciate me dating outside of our relationship. But then you're right. They don't care. What he don't know won't hurt.
They do, Moses. They do. And I don't care. I could be looking mean as shit intentionally, and people will. And you know what's the crazier part of it? It's always, I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, it's a black man who get in my car and feel so comfortable that they tell me their whole life story.
I had that happen all the time.
In the matter of the time frame that I didn't pick them up and drop them off, they done told me their life story. And then that was the funny part. Like the first time I picked him up, we was just, shooting the shit. He was telling me stuff about himself and his life story and all of that. And then the second time, the whole time we on our way to drop him off to work, I'm like, oh, okay. He was asking me about a job for felons or something. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, hold on. Let me help you find it. Because I'm going to help you find what you need to find so you can do what you need to do so you ain't got to worry about me. Okay? Your focus then shifted to something totally different other than getting my phone number. So, baby, listen, I was like, hey, at the end of the day, you got to where you needed to get to, and I got to get away safely. So we good.
Exactly.
But I really just be hopeful and prayerful, that don't nobody ever take the rejection as a thing. But also, I will mace you and fling you around that backseat and then stab you too, because I got a knife. Cause I'm not finna play with you.
Right.
I'm not finna play with you. You ain't finna choke me out. Okay.
Baby.
Cause
I keep
we'll both be leaving in the ambulance before you choke me out.
Right.
I don't know what people be thinking, but that ain't finna be it.
Yeah.
I had a guy tell me his life story one day, and part of that story was you had just recently got shot, got out the hospital, got a girlfriend that's out of the country on a girls' trip. You hadn't even told her you had done got shot and got out the hospital. Then you had the nerve to call and tell her while we was on that ride. And then once I got you to your drop-off location, you had the nerve to ask me for my phone number and tell me you want to take me out sometime. I said the audacity.
Boy, get out my car.
What make you think? I'm like, I'm saying to myself, I don't know what type of women he used to dealing with, but I ain't them. I'm not her.
Listen, it's always funny though. It's always funny.
The foolishness going on in your life, that's so toxic. All that right there toxic.
He was like, I don't want no part of that. Bye.
Yeah, like I was like, what made him think that I would be interested in getting to know him?
But it's weird. They be like that though. It be like,
I was like,
like, sir,
I said, nah, I'm good.
Oh, you must be catching up. That's all. Wait, what? So if they stop watching and come back to watch it, it picks up from where they stopped off.
Yeah.
So sometimes the comments be late and it be delayed, and that's why I be like, wait, what? I saw that Thursday. It happened on Thursday, so now I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, whatever y'all do out here, make sure y'all be careful, because these people ain't really taking rejection in the best of ways these days. But
you have to be strategic about how you reject people, basically.
That, yep.
Absolutely. But we have come to the end of our first show back. Ooh.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm so glad that we got to get back on here. I'm so excited for the conversations to come. I'm so thankful for all of y'all that tuned in, left comments, and all of that good stuff.
Yes. Thank y'all.
Section. Make sure if you are watching that you like, share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, all of that great stuff. And make sure y'all check us out. We will be back next week. And PGC Tuesdays will be back on Tuesday as well. We getting back into our regularly scheduled program, y'all.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all check us out. Next Friday is what? So we'll be back next Friday, but the following Friday we won't be here. So regularly scheduled program is the last 3 or 4 Fridays of the month, because some months have 5 Fridays. So the first Friday we don't record. Okay, so make sure y'all put that on y'all calendars, so y'all not looking for us on the
we
first
won't
Friday.
be here on first Fridays.
First Fridays
we be outside. The aunties be outside on first Fridays,
or at least this auntie be inside.
we gonna be outside. No,
okay?
she gonna be outside.
To get outside. Like I said, I'm trying to find my balance.
I'm gonna be outside, y'all.
That's the balance.
Listen, call me, boo, and we can go outside together.
That's
we
the
gonna
balance.
be outside together.
Yeah,
we can get outside together.
Regina, get her outside. That's the balance right there. First Fridays, you outside.
Listen,
we need to be outside.
I'm gonna make sure I call you and make sure you outside, but don't tell me you in the house doing no work.
Listen, because I will be right here in this little corner, snuggled with my foot thrown over the couch. That's what I was doing last night. I was laid up here on my phone working with my foot thrown over the couch, flicking the light on and off with my feet.
No, man, we outside. You something to do on first Fridays.
I was just as happy flicking the light off and on because I was swinging my feet. And I was in the best of moods because I was up here working and I was laying down. But I'm trying to find balance. And if y'all want to donate to the podcast, please feel free to do so.
Yes, please and thank you.
Please and thank
you. You can donate by sending it to, let me find it. The banner. I'll put the banner up here so y'all can subscribe and all of that good stuff if y'all like what we doing and all of that.
Y'all like our robes.
Right. If y'all want to purchase us some new robes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The aunties taking donations for, whatever y'all want to see us in and stuff like that. Just let us know.
Let us know. So we can show the skin.
Sorry.
What's funny?
Oh, she lost her whole train of thought.
For real, Regina. Damn, I don't have a thing up here. But if you would like to donate to the podcast, if you have Cash App, you can $ Leo Rochelle. Venmo is at PGC Podcast or at Leo Rochelle on Venmo as well. Okay. So you can check us out there if you want to donate or sponsor some other color robes for the aunties. You can donate in that way and in that capacity. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us tonight and being present and all of that good stuff. But y'all know what I say. And no, I don't say what I say on Tuesdays on here no more. Okay. So whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, make sure you keep it classy, keep it sexy, and keep it grown. and always keep it spicy. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Good night from PGC After Dark and the Crazy Rich Aunties. We love y'all. Have an amazing weekend. And thank you for spending your Friday nights with us.
We'll see y'all next Friday.
And we'll. Later, y'all.
Trust. Dependency. Love. Respect. Passion. Pain. Intimacy. Pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you love me, you kissed and you hugged me, then you smile, look in my eyes and tell me that you